guys, Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage. We are so excited to be at Terror on 10th Street Haunted House. It's at Northwest 10th and Penn. They are sponsoring our pre-fight interviews for Rage in the Cage 41. And Austin Conrad, you are making a comeback. Oh my gosh, Austin, you know, last fight card, first round loss for you. You've got a few losses on your records here. So, I mean, you're jumping right back in there, though. You're not taking time off to train. So, what did you learn from that last fight and your losses in general? And how do you feel that, you know, you're going to bring it all this time?
Well, I never stopped training. I'm always training, especially after the fight. I went and sparred 5-minute rounds. You know, I keep moving, and that's why I'm in it so quick. I'm not hurt. You know, the fight ended in 49 seconds, but it's whatever. You know, people lose clearly, but I've trained so hard for this, and everyone around me sees the work I'm putting in. So I'm ready to display it for my last amateur fight. And then, you know, it's going pro from there for sure. I'm very confident in myself right now.
You know, I love that about you, Austin, and I will say this to anybody, is you are so positive. And I am not ashamed to say that I support you because you are a positive person and you don't let numbers get you down. You know that this is what you love. And, you know, your fight record is an indication of somebody that sometimes that fight record doesn't tell the whole story. I mean, I have seen you in some of the toughest fights. I have seen you perform, I mean, to the best of your ability. Your fight against Travis Nero, your fight against Ken Coulter, which, by the way, both of them train with you now. Both of those fights, I mean, you were an amazingly talented fighter. Those fights didn't go your way, but it wasn't because you weren't a great fighter. I mean, it just wasn't your night either time. And so sometimes, you know, you kind of you've always been one to ask for those tough fights. You've never backed away from a fight. Whereas some other fighters, you know, sometimes they don't want those tough fights. So, you know, their record may be better. How do you feel about that? Do you think you played that well? You think going into your pro career is going to play to your benefit because you've always taken those tough fights, win or lose?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's amateur career is just training, you know. I mean, you got to be a freshman to become a senior, you know. And so these past 4 or 5 years I've been training, I look at it as just like I'm going through fighting school. I'm an amateur. The record will go away. And, you know, those guys that I lost to, I'll be down to fight them again for money. You know, I've put in the work. And the 2 guys I train with, I have more respect for them than ever. You know, training with someone you fought before is very humbling experience, and it's different, but it's cool. You know, I love going in there and they push me, I push them. We don't want to lose to each other, you know. So I think that taking tough fights and losing is better than taking easy fights and winning, because eventually you're going to go pro. Eventually you're going to have that one tough fight and you're not going to be ready for it. I've been through the worst, you know. I've been knocked out, tapped out, choked out, gassed out, everything. I've literally been through it all to where I learn from it and I grow from it. I don't let it affect me, you know. I just go to the gym the next day and keep training, going through school. And now I feel, you know, and the people around me too, my coach, some of my training partners, they know that I'm ready to go pro. And now I feel like I've evolved into a professional fighter. I'm ready to display my talents for sure.
Let's talk about, you talked a lot about your coach and training with your partners. I know that you're training at AMA and you have been for a few months now. How's that going for you?
It's going better than ever. It's the best gym I've been to. I'm very humbled for all the other gyms I've been to, but this gym's definitely the one that's pushed me and accepted me, and I know they have my back 100%. You know, they're a family for sure. No questions about that. My coach, he's the most humbling person. He teaches me stuff every day. He has the best classes. It's fun. It's hard, but it's fun at the same time. You know, you get pushed, but it's very exciting. I got JC, Diego, we're all at AMA, Ken, Travis Nero. It's one family. It's just fun every day, and it's something you get to wake up to, and you are like, man, I get to go here every day. It's a very blessing. So
you're pretty much training 5 days a week now, every evening?
Yeah, well, actually, sometimes I'll do 2-a-days, me and Diego. But yeah, 5 days a week. I'm there 4 days out of the week, no matter what. Sometimes I'll go to Western Boxing. I go to open mats, some other gyms, get rolling in, gi, no gi. I mean, I'm doing it all. It's pretty cool lifestyle. I love it now. I'm evolved into a really, you know, mature, humbled fighter, and I'm ready to show the world what I'm really about.
Look at his smile, everyone. I mean, is that not just an infectious smile? And I tell you, I'm so proud of you. And, you know, like you said, you were just ready to tackle this and win, lose, draw, whatever it is. It's what you make it in life. And that's why I love you call yourself No Limit, because, okay, so you have a few losses on your record. Does that define your future? I mean, what has inspired you so much in your life to make you the person you are right now, the happy person, the person that inspires?
I believe everyone has choices, and when something bad happens in life, you either have a choice to let it affect you negatively or positively. And my goal in life is, no matter what happens to me, to always find a positive out of something. So every day I wake up positive. If I feel sad or anything, I always think of something positive. I'm happy throughout the day. I love giving people compliments, giving compliments to myself, just whatever helps me. And I have kids. I don't see that fighting's all I have. I'm gonna fight my way out of here, make it to the top, and achieve every goal that I've ever had. And that's what keeps me going every day, knowing that I'm not going to be here forever. I'm going to be where I want to be, So, yeah, that's pretty much what keeps me going.
Well, I love it. Guys, you've got to support these local fighters. These are some great guys that they give it all. This is, their dreams, and they're making it true. Their dreams come true in the cage, at Rage in the Cage. And so come join us October 23rd. You get to see Austin fight and some other great fighters that night for Rage in the Cage 41. We are so excited for this. You can get tickets from Austin or any other fighter on the card. You can get tickets at ticketstorm.com. And hey, before we wrap this up, any last words, any thank yous?
Cut you like a tree.
Yeah, so on that note, if you guys want your scare on, you come here to Terror on 10th Street. If you want to see some awesome MMA action, where do you go for that?
What?
Rage in the Cage 41. I think he is still scared. He is still in shock at what just happened.
Yeah, it caught me off guard. I do want to thank some people real quick, though. John Kaiser, Provoker Magazine, all their crew. Josh, Jake Morgan at Herbalife 24, Peak Nutrition, everyone at AMA. I want to thank everyone. This is my last amateur fight, and then it's going to the top from here. I'm excited, and I thank everyone for supporting me.
Awesome, and we thank everyone for supporting him and Rage in the Cage. And you can continue supporting us by showing up October 23rd for Rage in the Cage 41, and we will see you there.